You know, the story is like this, that once upon a time there was a world full of short people, built by short people, for short people. So one day the short people said, hey, this is not fair, we must call the tall people and invite them to be a part of our world. So they invited the tall people to come and be part of their world. So the tall people came, but they looked really unhappy. After a few months, the short people realized that the tall people were really unhappy. So they said, what happened? They asked the tall people, why aren't you happy? So they said, listen, it just doesn't work for us. I have to come in through the doorway, which is sort of meant for a short person, so I have to bend and come in. Then I have to sit in chairs hunched up, because those chairs are meant for short people. And I have to hunch up in those chairs and cramp. So it just doesn't feel nice. So the short people said, okay, we have a solution for you. We'll create one door in the backyard, where once a day you can stand tall as you come in through the door. Yeah, and we'll create some chairs for you which are large. So when you get truly exhausted of being, hunched up in chairs, you can then sit comfortably. So they tried this and it didn't work. The tall people were still unhappy and the short people were unhappy because nobody likes in their world for others to be unhappy. So I said, what do we do? So the tall people said, listen, so short people said, we have another idea. We'll put you in the storeroom. Your work will be entirely in the storeroom where your height will be an advantage and you'll be able to pick up things from the shelves. So the tall people were still miserable. They said, we're not happy. I mean, you can't put us in jobs always where we just have to keep things, we want to do different things. We don't want to be in the storeroom all our lives. And so forth. So they tried, and the story goes on saying they tried many things, it didn't work. And finally, the tall people, short people realized that the only way everyone could be happy was if they together built a house where height was irrelevant to any decision taken in that house. Yeah? And then they all lived happily because it was a house they built together.